Based on the lessons learned thus far, do you think you could create a plane so that it would be linked to the bottom, whereas I change this value to some other value, like 3, from 0 to 3? Watch how it'll shoot down. See how much further down it went? I'll do that again. I'll double click on this value and I'll change it to 10. Notice how that shot down even further. Do you think you can figure out how I did that? You don't see the plane because I have it in hide, but I can still work with it even though it's in hide. The plane must be in the construction geometry. Pull this out of hide for you. That's my surface and that's my plane. How did I link the bottom plane to the bottom of the part? You can pause the video and try it yourself. If you can't figure it out, come back and hit play. I'm going to demo it now. Alright, I'm going to hit undo to see if I can get rid of this plane, what I've done. So I have this up to that wild surface I made. And now what I'm going to do is in the construction geometry, make that the in-work object. With this being the in-work object, I can now use the plane feature. I'm going to create a plane parallel to the XY. If I select a plane, I find it easier to grab it off the XY here because I can't really see it. I could zoom in and rotate, but I could just as easily grab the XY here. And I'm going to use this icon here. Let me move this pop-up window. In the plane pop-up window, you have that feature to invert. Come on. I got to reboot my system because it's going so slow. So I'm going to create the plane. We're going to invert that direction. See how it's pointing down now? And I'll go 5 inches down. So you can see where this plane is. Come on, rotate for me. Don't crash yet. We'll go to pad. Say OK. I didn't mean to hit pad. Cancel. I want to modify an existing solid. Anytime you want to modify, you double click. I'm going to double click pad to modify that pad. For the second limit, I'm simply going to change it to the plane. And then I grab the plane itself and I select OK. And now that part is linked to that plane wherever it goes. So if I hide my construction geometry, I can do things to this even though I can't see the construction geometry. For example, if I double click on this and change it to 15, whoa. Double click on this and change it to 15, and it's going to automatically update here. Now it's 15 inches below the XY plane. Again, I'll change this back up to a smaller number, like 3. I can go into my extruded profile. Sorry. I could go to my sketch. I can't see anything, so I'll unhide this. Okay, I could change any of these dimensions I want. Let's try and change this to 10 and change this dimension here. Oh God. Just for fun, I'll change it to 15. Oh, no, I don't like that. I want to change this one here. See if I can double click this one. I'll change it to 6. You see how drastic I'm changing that surface? No matter what I do to it, when I exit out, hide the construction geometry, you can see it does whatever I'm doing to that surface. It's just going to automatically attach the solid to whatever changes the surfaces have. Again, whatever's linked to it should automatically change. If I have a